So it was pouring down with rain, and I done a video on the rain sliss, and as always, two-wheel smokers certainly will smoke you, but no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Certainly wasn't me. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. 21 on that one. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. And that is a very good watch. You can Google the rains list or look up the rains list on YouTube. That does reveal and expose a lot. It's based on the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts. 7 2s on that one. And fix, one big monster fix. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell, 17 on that one. So no Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So the rains list, that is compiled by a top psychiatrist, and it is disclosed in the rains list how they wear claws to claw the victims. Human hunting parties, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. Certainly wasn't me. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So I did put the video on TikTok, got my 28th TikTok account burned down. Again for exposing the truth, the corrupt powers to be. Do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Over 70 million views on TikTok. 29 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And there was a man bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford not too long ago in broad daylight. No Beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. Again Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, can see this window cleaners for details. And that's a very good film, Get Car, Michael Caine. But certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. 666 on that one. It is a big 666 monster fix. Excuse me. Another 666 on that one. GP on that one. And in the film Get Car, Get Botwright, Michael Caine, he does leave the body of a woman, a rich boy's loft pie on a royal estate. It is a country estate. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. But no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. That one had nil on it, because that's all they really do have is Sip Zero Silch now. Whole lot of nothing, one big monster con, one big monster bluff. One very big Porky Pie, serial killer lie. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. All covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And again I was there, staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, North Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. Certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So maybe someone can get through to TikTok that the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, and a peaceful protest of innocence is not a crime or a violation. So many community strikes for uploading the truth. So Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, will make more than your social media accounts disappear. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, boys in blue. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid hosts, Red Dragons. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, Child 44, Black Wizard terrorist, Issue. There is a double rainbow there. 2 parallel stories in this. One is true, one is a big monster lie. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. They want everyone to believe is true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And Christianity, Islam, 2 big opposing forces, totally opposite, 2 parallel stories. One is true, one is a big monster lie. So as always the case, the truth versus a monster lie, who and what is true, who and what is a monster lie, false. So I'll set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, but not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And that's the big one. That's a Mondeo there. Stephen, that's got all on it, is all of this. Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, riding round in a blue Mondeo. And no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer. Ipswich, 22 miles from here, again riding round in a blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days, some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich. Also 22 miles from here, in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, their blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. In order to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate. Killenfields, laid and clear. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host. The Red Dragons. So no Black Panther, ritual, serial killer here. And they will pay to make you disappear. Again, all to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch. Dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless that's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine. September blue murder. Certainly not mine.